Hello and welcome back to the Trainers of the World Tournament Season 2. We are here with match number 4 as we've got the Pokemon Trainer Chase going up against the Blueberry League Elite 4 Lacey, the daughter of the Driftvale City Gym Leader Clay, who I don't think did good in Season 1, but maybe his daughter will do better in Season 2. Chase has a Kanto focused team with one of the, I think, 7 or 8 Pikachus that are in this tournament, which is a lot of Pikachus. And Lacey's got a Mega Clefable that actually is a Sprite because of favoritism or whatever. I don't know. Once these trainers are ready, we're going to see what these two can do and who's going to be taking the win for match 4. Lacey's starting off with the Galarian Slowking and Delphox. Chase sending out that Talking Pikachu and the Beedrill. That Pikachu cry took me off guard. Beedrill going to Mega Evolve. Fake Out going to do 15%. Delphox nearly fainting to that Drill Run. Heat Wave's gonna take out Beedrill and nearly take out the Pikachu. And steal Pikachu's Light Ball. Poor guy is just left there now, as Venusaur is sent out to replace that Beedrill. Splishy Splash going to take out that Delphox and damage Slowking. I didn't know. What? Slowking going for Chilly Reception, starting the snow and sending out Ninetales. As Lacey's gonna send out that Mega Clefable, dancing around. Happy it's got its own Sprite. Venusaur's gonna Terrasilize into Fire. Clefable's going for the Protect. Pika Papow into the Ninetales. Sludge Bomb into that Protect. And Lapras is replacing that fainted Pikachu. It's currently 4v5 right now. Chase is a tad behind, but he can pick it back up. Ninetales setting up the Aurora Veil, but not enough to save it from that Terra Blast. Freeze Dry doing a quarter to that Clefable. As Clefable Thunder Waves that Venusaur. Lacey's gonna send out the Galarian Slowbro. This Pokemon I've hated from Season 1. It's got such a broken ability. Lapras going for the Protect. Clefable going for the Air Slash, flinching the Venusaur. Shell Side Arm into that Protect. There's 1 turn of Snow left, and then 3 turns of Aurora Veil, or 6, who knows. Flinching the Venusaur again, Lapras does just under a quarter to Slowbro, as Slowbro does 30% to that Lapras with that special Shell Side Arm. Oh, here goes the Quick Draw. We'd love to see it. Going for the Air Slash. Venusaur does 35% and gets the poison on that Clefable. Freeze Dry is going to do a critical hit and damage Slowbro for 50% of its health. All 4 Pokemon are on low health right now. Lapras doing a little bit better than the others. Watch this, Quick Draw. Yep. Lapras going for Protect. Shell Side Arm goes into that Protect. Air Slash takes out that Venusaur. And Scyther replaces that Venusaur. It's 3v4. Chase can still pull it back here. If he takes both of these KOs, he'll be in the lead. As of, in terms of number of Pokemon. U-Turn's going to take out the Slowbro and switch out to that Snorlax. Thunder Wave's going to land on that Lapras as Freeze Dry takes out the Clefable with a crit too. Just Slowking and Primarina left against Lapras, Snorlax, and that Scyther. Moonblast is going to do 42% to Lapras, Sludge Bomb doing a quarter to Snorlax, and getting the poison as it goes for a curse, raising its attack and defense. Lapras is unfortunately unable to move. Lapras going for Protect, getting that free leftovers heal. Moonblast doing a third to Snorlax, getting that special attack drop. High horsepower takes out that Slowking, and it's down to Primarina versus 3 Pokemon. Moonblast takes out the Snorlax, Lapras is paralyzed, and Scyther is sent out here. See, now Lacey's the underdog here. Primarina tears into the steel. Dual Wing Beat doing about a third. Freeze Dry not doing a lot to Primarina thanks to that Terra type. Post combat does take out the Primarina, and Chase takes game number 1 with a comeback. You can never count someone out in these tournaments. There's always going to be an underdog story. There's always going to be someone that's taking the lead. And we're going to see who that will be throughout this tournament. As these trainers get ready for game 2, Lacey revealed that she's got the Galarian Slowbro, the Primarina with the Terra Steel, the Mega Clefable, the Delphox, the Alolan Ninetales, and the Galarian Slowking. As for Chase, we've seen the starter Pikachu with the Light Ball. We've seen Terra Fire Venusaur, the Mega Beedrill, the Snorlax, the Lapras, and the Scyther. And we are back on the field for game number 2. And as clear as day, we've got a no Sprite Mega. Awesome. Just another thing for Clefable to flaunt over. This is a Mega Excadrill. But we see quite a different team from Chase. We've got the Slowbro, the Marowak, the Machamp, and the Rhydon. I'm not gonna say it. And from Lacey, we've got the Whimsicott and the Excadrill, the Mega. But once these trainers are ready, we can see if Chase can take game number 2 or if Lacey's bringing it to a game number 3. Lacey starting off with the Alolan Ninetales and the Whimsicott. Chase starting off with the Slowbro and the Machamp. Machamp, I don't know if he's liking this, the other side of the field, being both fairy types. Slowbro's gonna Mega Evolve. Whimsicott's going for the taunt. Bullet Punch nearly takes out that Ninetales. Dazzling Gleam doing quite a bit of damage to both. Machamp revealing that he's got the Trick Room, and Slowbro unable to use Trick Room thanks to that taunt. Absolutely shutting down Chase's team plan for this team. Lacey switching out to the Galarian Slowbro. Moonblast nearly taking out that Machamp. Ice Beam nearly taking out the Whimsicott and getting the freeze. The Flame Orb does take out Machamp, and Marowak comes in here. Whimsicott is basically a moving statue, unable to do anything until it thaws out, whether by a 25% chance or a 25% chance to stay frozen. That, or if it's hit by a fire type move. Whimsicott is still frozen solid. Ice Beam doing 72% to Marowak. Marowak taking out the Slowbro with knocking off the Quick. There's no way this thing has Quick Claw on top of Shell Side Arm. It's currently 5v4 right now as Delphox and Slowking are sent out. Marowak going for the Protect, Heat Wave gonna do 18% to Slowbro as Slowking sets up the Toxic Spikes and Slowbro sets up that Trick Room finally. Delphox sets up the Protect as it saves it from that Scald, and Earthquake doing massive damage to Slowking and a bit of damage to Slowbro as well. It's currently 5v3. The No Sprite Excadrill Mega editor put something in here. Don't animate it though. Going for the Terra Fairy on the Delphox. Scald is going to go into Excadrill's Protect as Knockoff gets rid of that Citrus Berry. Dazzling Gleam is going to take out both of those Pokemon as Delphox steals the Thick Glove for whatever reason. Snorlax and Lapras are both poisoned thanks to those Toxic Spikes. And suddenly it's an even game here. Delphox is going to use the club to make a new one. Switching out to the Ninetales, Snorlax goes for Curse as Delphox goes for Protect. Ninetales will faint from that Surf while also damaging that Snorlax. And Excadrill is back out here. I can't even see it. Snorlax Terras into a normal type as both Pokemon go for Protect. And Surf only damages the Snorlax. Chase does have a third Pokemon in the back, but it's not over yet. Never say it's over until all Pokemon are fainted. Rock Slide and Psyshock doing quite a bit of damage, nearly taking out that Lapras. Snorlax takes out the Delphox, and Poison will take out both of these Pokemon, and it is 1v1 right now. Excadrill versus the Rhydon. Excadrill goes for Protect, Rhydon goes for Earthquake. Iron Head's going to do 50% to Rhydon. Earthquake takes out the Excadrill, and Chase, with one Pokemon remaining, poisoned and about a third of its HP, takes game number 2, which means he will be moving on to round 2, our 4th trainer to move on, where he's going to be facing off against the one and only, I can't say Pikachu trainer because there's 7 others in this tournament, but the Pikachu trainer, Ash Ketchum. Yeah, I'm surprised we got him here too. Join us tomorrow where we will be seeing the one of the 2 manga trainers in this tournament, Emerald, going up against the Pokemon trainer Gloria. Thank you so much for watching, and until then, take care.